Alrighty, hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to pin a hymenopteran. So this includes bees, wasps, and ants, and these aren't too bad. You're just going to hit the thorax right in between the forewings and aim for around that second pair of legs. So for this one, I'd go right about there. This one's a little bit of a thicker one. And so there's even some pollen on it. Hopefully you can see that pin is right next to that second leg, which is where we want it. And the bee looks like it's sagging a little bit, but that's just because it's kind of heavy. But you can see it is straight on the pin. So we'll push this down all the way through. Set the pin height so that it's just your fingertips can grab it and that there's not much room for anything else. You want the space underneath for labels and such. We'll push it all the way down, making sure it sits flat against the styrofoam. And now we'll adjust the legs. And so this is a pretty big bee, but you would do the same thing with something smaller. Now the wings, you can try to tuck them in and back, and sometimes they'll just kind of fold up nicely. But other times they won't. And so, ooh, there you go. So that one was nice. It just tucked right in. And that allows us to focus on the leg. Let's see if the right side does the same. And sometimes you gotta like come from underneath. Use a second pin to help with that tucking motion. There we go. Like that. Tuck that leg in. Okay. All right, and then we'll tuck the antennae back. These are pretty small on this guy, so not too hard. Okay, that's it for that one. So again, nice and tight, everything is flush. It's not going to take up space in a box. And I'll show you some other ones, some other hymenopterans. So this one you can see is a little more oblong, but we still go through that same thoracic segment up at the top. Make sure it's nice and flat, and it ends up right next to that second pair of legs. Same thing with this one. I did space these legs out a little more because they are pretty thin, and they're a little bit easier to position than that one. And these antennae could be pulled back a little tighter. If I'm remembering correctly, these were just really stiff. And with anything, it's better to have it not be perfect than to break it off and not have it. And then for smaller Hymenoptera, for example, ants or smaller bees or wasps, you will point them like this. So that is it for how to pin a Hymenopteran.